I would say I have a pretty big advantage over other Dream Team coaches because I actually go out of my way to visit my players during the year, make sure they're moving in the right direction, making sure they're eating right, keeping fit, making sure well educated as well. I think that's important. Last weekend I visited my Melbourne Demons players, Michael Newton, Ricky Petterd and Lynden Dunn. I started off giving them just a routine sort of check on the nipples, just feeling for lumps and that sort of thing, which is really important. And they rolled with it. You know, they were quite happy for me to do that to them. And it was all clear as well, which is exciting. Actually, at one stage, I thought I felt a hard sort of lump under Ricky's nipples. But it turns out it was just a really cold day. And they were like fucking hard as and firm. So, you know, false alarm, thankfully. That's what I like about, yeah, I then tried to give them all a mandatory prostate examination, you know, prostate check with the fingers and thumb and that sort of thing. And they didn't warm to it, to be honest. I was really surprised. They didn't want to know about it. And they're really quite stubborn. And at the end of it, I just said, you know, it's your life, it's your health. That's fine, you know, you don't have to do it, but I will need the Melbourne Footy Club to reimburse me the $24 it costs for the lube because it was expensive. It was good shit. Actually, at one point I made a joke when we were doing the prostate exam stuff. I said, come on guys, it's not like you've never done it before to yourselves in the shower. And they just laughed and they lost their shit. And we all laughed and you know, I was like, guys, it's not that funny. It's not that funny. It is. Well, it was funny, but you know, I say funnier stuff than that. Just be patient. It was then time to give the lads a bit of sex education. Bit of sex ed, which was fun. They loved that. I wanted to make sure they're practicing safe sex. They're using proper technique, proper motion and rhythm. That they know where the G-spot is. That's up in the air, that one. You know? I don't want them missing games later in the year because they've got an STI or because they got to go and visit their unplanned child that they have in Thailand or some shit. And I've been to Thailand. I know I want to have sex with those lady boys as much as the next bloke, but be safe about it. In my hands, I have a dildo and some beads. Why, Ricky, do people choose to shove them up their ass? Watching these guys learn is so fulfilling. It's so much fun, you know. It's ironic in a way as well, because teaching my Dream Team players about the dangers of sex gets me off, like full on. So that's, you know, it's a little bit weird, but also, it's mostly weird. That's what I like about, yeah, that's the thing about